Hi traders, this is a daily forecast on dollar yen. Today is Tuesday, November 30th. This video is presented by Finteria Markets. Please visit our website for more information about our company. You will find many interesting tools and services on the website, educational courses and articles, and all the information on trading conditions. We offer one of the best spreads in the Forex market, and our spread on euro-dollar is below 0.1 pip most of the time. So let's start our analysis. As we can see, we have a really strong risk aversion in the markets right now. So it's starting to fade away slightly. As you can see, the hourly time frame is showing that the risk aversion is much weaker. But in general, the values above 80% indicate that the risk aversion is very strong. We had a substantial decrease in the stock market. And I think the main reason was this article that was published in Financial Times, in which Moderna chief predicted that existing vaccines are not efficient against Omicron. However, I think it's not really that important what was the reason. I think the market was missing just a sparkle. In general, yesterday, we could see that the markets are very nervous. There was a lot of tension in the markets, and some of the commodities didn't perform really well. I would say it looked more like a dead cat bounce. So if you will look at how oil performed yesterday, I think it was pretty clear. For example, we saw a substantial increase in the price, but later we saw that the price is actually very nervous. The same situation about copper. So also lots of hesitation in the second half of the day, and right now we can see that copper is also falling very substantially since the market opened. And if we will check the situation with the CFDs on the main indices, we can see that there was a substantial decrease. Right now, the market is red. So let's follow how this will evolve. But in my opinion, there's still a lot of stress, a lot of uncertainty. And as you can see, the markets are reacting to these headlines. So I think that we may actually see another dip below the current lows that we saw last Friday. So let's also check the situation with a tool which is called currency strength. Here we can see that since the last 4 hours, we saw some strong movements in the Forex market. Japanese yen is the main currency that benefits from this situation. The US dollar is more neutral. So generally, short positions on dollar versus yen are highly recommended, especially if risk aversion continues in the market. So let's also briefly talk about the economic calendar. The main event of the day is going to be the testimony by the Fed's chair, Jerome Powell, who will speak in front of the banking committee later today. And finally, let's move to the charts and conduct a technical analysis. Well, here we can see that we had some strong movements on the dollar yen, especially last Friday. Here we have a level which is located at 113. So it's kind of currently we're very close to the low from November 9th. Let's move to the hourly time frame. Here I would like to mention that the most I'm going to switch to the 4-hour. So here, the most important levels are actually the lows that were established last Friday. So we're very close to those levels. There was the third attempt to break 113. In my opinion, there's a really high chance that we will actually move much lower. And even here, we have another level at 112.75. So I think anyway, I would actually expect the price to move much lower and break this level, and potentially the next level is going to be 112. I wouldn't recommend any long positions from those levels, because I think then when we have a really strong risk aversion, the market just easily goes through this type of levels. So I really recommend you to watch very closely the risk aversion in the markets. We have multiple tools on the website that help you to see if the risk aversion is going stronger or if it's fading away. So you can use Forex risk aversion indicator and see how it's performing. And also you can use, well, the commodities are one of the main drivers and they're very sensitive to risk aversion. You can use like oil is one of the leading indicators. At the same time, it's very interesting what is happening with the yields. So yields are going down, and this should also put a lot of pressure on dollar yen. So far, I think it looks that we can have another wave of fears and uncertainty, and dollar yen is supposed to move lower. So my recommendation would be to consider short positions, especially in case if we have a breakout, and potentially the stops can be located above 114. And we, as a target, we can expect the currency to move till, I would say, 112.20. So that would be the main recommendation for today. It looks something like this. Let me draw this on the chart. So probably some hesitation before we see the breakout, which can actually occur. For example, it may happen when the European markets open and we see that European markets are in red. There can be a really strong reaction in the markets. And then potentially we can move up to 112.20 and here consolidate in the current levels. So I think especially if we see a strong impulse, and if dollar yen breaks 113 and 112.70, we may expect a further strong downtrend on this currency pair. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this analysis. Please leave your thumb ups, and also if you have any questions, post them below the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you a nice day.